Hey friends! Okay, I just went live over my other page. I'm going live over here because I need to practice. I've been given an amazing opportunity to share my journey with coaching, and so I wanted to share it here. And then if anybody has any questions, you can certainly ask me, because that would be wonderful. So I just wanted to say that something I love about coaching is that it's a positive community, teaching people to have a healthier lifestyle, and not just that, but also connecting people with each other and encouraging women to, instead of putting each other down and competing with each other, lifting each other up and empowering each other. I just think that it's an amazing opportunity. So my name's Erin, and I am a health coach that helps women to get in the best shape for their lives. I am also a mom to a 4-year-old who is napping in the back, and a veterinarian. I graduated from a school in the Caribbean in 2008. It's AVMA accredited, and then I finished my clinical year at Kansas State University. I am from California. I did my undergrad in California, and I kind of went the long way around. It was like a long-term goal of mine, but I ended up going to veterinary technician school first, getting my registered veterinary technician license, and then a bachelor's in biochemistry. And I just took a long way around to get my doctorate. But when I finished, then I was a veterinarian and took all the licensing exams and passed. And I took my first job in a corporate veterinary practice. And I had been working on that goal for a really long time, so now I'm just working. But I was working 50 to 60 hours a week, pretty long days, 12-hour days. We would work until 7, and then I would usually see 25 to 30 cases a day, so I'd have medical records that I'd have to stay and try to finish, and I'd be there until 10 o'clock at night. I actually got locked in the pet store one time, twice actually, because they forgot I was there. I'd always be working so long and so late. So we worked really long hours, and I would live on, back then just being honest here, I lived on frozen Weight Watchers meals. I would bring them to work. I would have them for dinner, because I would eat them at 10 o'clock at night, because that's when I finally would get home, or 10:30 or whatever. And I would go to sleep and wake up and do it all over again. And veterinarians, we work long shifts, and a lot of times we don't get lunch breaks because we have emergencies that will come in during our lunch breaks. So many times I have to run to Subway or eat my frozen meal, so loaded with sodium, and just cram the sandwich in my mouth really fast, and then go back to seeing cases. And it was so busy that many times I would forget to drink water. And not even that I would forget, it just was so busy that it's hard to take the time to stop and drink the proper amount of water. So by 2010, just 2 years, I had gained 30 pounds, which was sort of an eye-opening experience for me. And also I was fairly active in veterinary school, running and doing aerobics and cardio kickboxing. I had been pretty active, and I was always walking to school and walking to the store, and so I was kind of lost. I had very little social life. I was just struggling with my nutrition. I tried Nutrisystem. It was disgusting cardboard food that did not work. It was very expensive, and I just was exhausted. So in 2010, one of my really good friends, he is in the military, was trying to get back into shape because they have to stay in shape for their military. And he was doing a program called P90X, which you probably have heard of, which is a pretty hard program. But I was watching him. He was sharing how he was doing his journey, and he had been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, and he was drinking a shake, they called Shakeology. Back then, it was only came in 2 flavors back then, chocolate and greenberry, but it was good. And he was drinking the shake, he was reversing his type 2 diabetes, and he was getting in shape for his fit test at the military. And I reached out to him, or he reached out to me, I'm not sure. I think I reached out to him, and was I probably reached out to him and said, like, this looks cool, what are you doing? Like, I love fitness. I was kind of a little intrigued. I was a lot intrigued, a little intimidated, but I just thought, well, I could probably do that. Even though it looked really hard, and it was hard, I still thought, like, I could probably try that. And so I started to do it, and I started to drink the shakes. And at that time, I switched jobs. I went from working at the corporate veterinary hospital, and I started working in an emergency hospital, overnight shifts. So I had a long commute, and then 14-hour shift, and then a long commute home. And I was getting into the habit of going to Starbucks in the mornings, or after work, but mostly in the mornings, to like have a Starbucks Frappuccino, and then that's how I would stay awake for those long shifts. And when I started drinking Shakeology, I would blend my, it's kind of like bright, huh? I would blend my chocolate shake with ice and blueberries, that's my favorite, or half a banana, or maybe a banana back then, and a little bit of like water and almond milk and ice, and I'd make my own Frappuccinos. So much healthier and cheaper, because Starbucks Frappuccino is like $6 or $7, and the shakes I was drinking ended up being like $3.50. So much healthier for me. And I started realizing that I had more energy and less junk food cravings. Before, I was like working such long shifts that I would get up and take a shower and then go through the drive-thru at Starbucks per two, but Taco Bell. And I was eating Taco Bell, fast food, and Starbucks, and it was helping me to not do that. It was helping me to just, like, that's how I afforded how I'd afford the shakes, is I basically just stopped drinking Starbucks and fast food. So fast forward, I was loving it, and my coach, I never got through the whole P90X program. It's 90 days. I never got through it. So I asked my coach if there was a program that was a little easier, and he introduced me to a program called Turbo Gym, which, little did I know, my forever mentor, the creator of PiYo, was the creator of Turbo Gym at the time. And super fun program. It's 30 days. I could do a 20 to 30 minute workout, get up early, do my workout, jump in the shower, and go to work. And it made me super consistent. And I completed the 30 days, and then I did it 2 more times, and I lost, so the 90 days, I lost 30 pounds. I was walking taller, my posture had improved, my core strength was amazing. I had struggled with back pain and shoulder pain and being hunched over all my life. And for the first time, I was like walking taller and no back pain, and was feeling amazing. So I just felt like I had to share this with everyone. Like, this is amazing. The community, it was so supportive. It was the first time my core was so strong, and I just was like pretty much in love. So then I got Turbo Kick certified, which was something I never thought I would have the confidence to do. And in 2013, I met my husband. We had an amazing wedding, my dream wedding, and in 2015, he struggles with alcohol, and we got pregnant in 2014, and then by 2015, he was drinking, and we had our son. This is like where the story gets a little complicated. We separated, and I had my son, and I went into a pretty deep depression. I gained 47 pounds. I was really, really depressed and crying every day. And I was going to a program called Celebrate Recovery, which is for codependency. And I was able to start praying, and with the support of my groups and daily gratitude, like where I literally had like one thing to be grateful for every single day, I was able to pull myself out of this deep depression. And at 5 months postpartum, I realized that I was ready to get my fitness back on track and my nutrition back on track. I realized I wanted to be a good example for my son. He was going to be weaning soon, and I didn't want to, going on to solid food, I wanted to be a good example for him. So I went to my Celebrate Recovery, and I basically gave up sugar, refined sugar. I realized I had a sugar addiction. I jumped back on the 21-day fix plan, which is a portion fix program, balanced nutrition, and I learned how to eat in a way, like feed my body nutrients and feed my body balanced nutrition. And I started drinking and that was the moment I started drinking my Shakeology every single day. I have not missed a day since 2015, and I lost 45 pounds. So, it works if you work it, so work it because you're worth it. So one of the things I love so much is that the community is like no other. I love to run groups with women, with a few other coaches who are also coaches, because we can encourage each other. We combine our groups together, and we share our tips, our strategies, we help to inspire each other. We share recipes, and we just love on people. Basically, the challenge groups that I run, they're monthly challenge groups, and I meet you where you're at. If you're just ready to start with the nutrition, that's great. If you just want to start with the workouts and like slowly ease into the nutrition, that's great. Wherever you're at, I can meet you there. And then, like, when you're ready to, like, I can help you to progress. Or if you're wanting to go all in, you can go all in too. What I love about these groups is it's a positive, supportive community. We meet online every single week, but we also meet quarterly for these amazing leadership trainings and support. We meet yearly for successful, basically trips, Success Club trips, and yearly at a big coaching conference called Summit, which we're going to be going to in July in Indianapolis. This year is the 20th anniversary of Beachbody. We partner with an amazing company what's a $1 billion company. With the best products, the best ingredients, all clean, nothing artificial in anything that any of their supplements. Rachel Hollis is going to be our keynote speaker this year. Last year I met my team in Indianapolis as well. The year before that, we went to New Orleans. It was fun. And then the year before that, we went to Nashville. And I have become PiYo certified as well. I have become a nutritional certified coach. I'm portion fix certified and to be mindset mentor, and country heat certified, which is a country line dancing program. And I can meet you where you're at. So basically, my groups, I will believe in you until you can believe in yourself. But as we say in codependency, support, don't fix. So I will support you. I can't do the work for you, but I will support you until you're ready to believe in yourself. If you are ready to join me, message me below. But the easiest way to sign up is with a challenge pack. A challenge pack includes your year access to our amazing workouts. That you can do from home, over 700 workouts, plus 30 days of this amazing shake that I drink, which has a money-back guarantee. It also comes in vegan options, which I do drink, and many more flavors than just chocolate and greenberry now. It includes meal plans, recipes, my challenge groups, an amazing supportive community, If you do a challenge pack, a coach sign-up fee to have your own business is $39.95, but if you do a challenge pack, that fee is waived. So for free, you could start your own business. You can just join for the discount, or if you're ready to jump into our free trainings, I can teach you how to share your journey, and you can start inspiring others while you're working on your own health and fitness. There is no inventory. You just have to be working on your journey, sharing your journey, being authentic, continuing to grow mentally and spiritually and physically in a healthy way, and share with others. So I hope this was helpful. If it was helpful, please give me a message or comment below, and I will talk to you later. Bye guys.